Hey, what's going on, guys? Doing a quick unboxing here of my Super Famicom. This is actually the Japanese version. I did pick up. I was actually in Bangkok, Thailand for 2 weeks and did a little game hunting with very little success. But this is one of the items I did pick up. I wanted one of these since I saw it. First saw news on it back in the day. Well, not back in the day, I guess last year. But so I bought this off the guy in the game shop, and he told me that there are, there's standard games that comes with, but he said he downloaded or uploaded 150 more games on this than what's on here. And I want to say I think I paid like 150, 160 bucks for this, if I remember the exchange rate. So I'm really curious to see what he put on here. Go ahead, unbox it real quick. Do the best I can with one hand. It's actually pretty neat. I did look at it when I first got it. Here's the box. So we got HDMI cable. This is the power cable. It actually doesn't have a plug, if you guys didn't know that. You need to plug the USB into a plug that plugs into the wall. I didn't know that when I first bought it. Controller. Comes with 2 controllers. Everything looks legit. I was really worried about this being a fake Chinese knockoff, but the guy swore up and down it was real. I don't know, man. This controller feels a little cheap. But I don't know. It's got the screws on there. But I don't know. I never owned a Super NES, so I don't. Japanese one. I did, but I never put a whole lot of time into it. I don't know, the buttons feel decent. These are actually rubber, so don't feel too cheap. I don't know, maybe this thing is legit. It's got some actual instructions, well, one sheet anyway. Nintendo Super Famicom. I guess that's kind of like a proof of purchase or something. It's got all kind of numbers and shit down there, so maybe this thing is real. Alright, so here's the console itself. Yeah, this thing's small. Alright, here it is. Tiny. Damn, this thing's tiny. Power, power button. Reset button works. It's got actual barcode. Nintendo, made in China. This thing feels pretty decent though. I mean, it doesn't feel real cheap plastic or like a cheap knockoff. Not sure what that is. Oh, that's the cover for the controllers. Yeah, that's where the controllers plug into. It's kind of cool. It's got a little cover. Put back on there. But yeah, let me go ahead and hook this thing up, and we'll see what's on here later. Alright guys, so I got it hooked up, got it up and running, and so this dude wasn't lying, man. There's a shit ton of games on here. So as you can see, there's NES. He put all the NES games on here from watch out. I mean, you can see it just goes on, and Afterburner. Most of these games never heard of. There's Japanese ones. publisher, title. Played. But yeah, there's a ton of games on this thing. Some American, some are Japanese. So he wasn't lying. Bubble Bobble, and that's like the really rare one. Bubble Bobble 2. Bucky O'Hare, Bugs Bunny. Castlevania. Castlevania 2. Castlevania 3. So, let me go back to the SNES games. So here's some Japanese SNES games. Then there's actually American ones he put on here too. Final Fantasy, Donkey Kong. Is that Donkey Kong Country? Super Mario, Yoshi Island. Mario RPG, Kirby, Star Fox 2. Yeah, Super Famicom. Let me click on that. I could swear there was more Super Famicom games on here. Yeah, here it is. Clock Tower. It looks like an American version right there. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Quest 1 and 2, 5, 6. A lot of Final Fantasy on here. I'm actually looking forward to trying some of these. Front Mission, Gun Hazard. Kamen Rider. I didn't realize that those games went back that far. I thought they were something new. Dodgeball. Link to the Past. But yeah, that's it, guys. I just wanted to kind of show you what it was capable of. So there's plenty of games on here. I think we can just go ahead and play around a little bit before the game comes on. So, guys, if you got any questions, feel free to give me a call later.